Oops. Alright. Okay. Let's go there. Keep bringing this along. Then I'm going to start cutting in deeper that way. Vibrato, just got the fucking face full of my ass and all that. Okay. Alright. Yeah, guys. Hey, Shadow. Yeah. Oops. My phone phone fell on my keyboard and just started like taking a million screenshots. So that's probably gonna pop up. But yeah. Yeah. Well on my way to getting 1 million gold bars. I'll show you how many I've got. I'll just dump this into the hopper and then I'll show you how many gold bars I've got already after 2.5 hours. It's basically how it all went down. Like I literally just dropped my phone and it fell on the F12 key and just went. Alright, so on my way to 1 million gold bars. Are you ready to see how much I've earned already? Drum roll, please. Oh, 54. Actually meant to be in here. 54 fucking gold bars. Nearly like 900,000, 900 and fucking 99,000 or some shit. Go. That's 2.5 hours in. I need more players. Well, the plant is actually automated. I'll give you a rundown of the plant that I've got so far. You might be able to tell me in my stats, though. Let's have a look. Transaction. So there's still railings. So as you can see, ore, lithium. Got a whole heap of quest buildings. Ore. Man, that thing was so bad. So yeah. I think we've got like a bit of aluminium in the smelter, like the manual smelter. But they've added a whole heap of stuff to the game, so I'm trying it all out, and it seems to be like pretty well automated. Everything's like automated right now. I've got these railings up here to sort of like give me a guideline of where I want to cut because of all that there. That's like lithium and iron. There's like gold in that. So if I can sort of like cut around it and then cut deeper into that pit. I know. I've got so long to go. So if you've got the game, Shadow, fucking come join me. You're part of my grind. I'll give you a rundown of my plant setup shortly. I reckon one more bucket can go in there. Yeah. I mean, I've had the game for a while. This is my first time. Oh well, I was streaming it earlier, but like this is like the first time that I've like proper set up like a stream for this game. Because I'm still sort of like learning the ropes, you know. I think one more bucket will go on here. I mean, it's totally up to you, Shadow. If you don't want to do it, like that's cool, man. It's actually easier to play or use machines while you're using the controller because you got the joysticks. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to get an excavator, maybe. I'll keep using the loader. Like I'm gonna have to start doing like a bit of a dig, probably getting to that point. So all the stuff that I'm carrying right now is just dirt, mostly. I do want to cut like all into that mountain, all the way, really. Your semester? How far away, like, how far away is that? So this game has a bit of a history behind it too. I don't know if you've ever played like Farming Simulator. Oh, the 8th of December. This game, in Farming Simulator, there's like lots of mods. And some of the most famous mods are the mining mods, where you get like mining gear. Now, some of those modders have actually come together to create this game because of how famous the mods were on Farming Simulator 25. So the pure, like this game isn't like really, it started off rough, it's like a rough game, but it's gotten so much better. This game is really just like a giant mod. I think it's picked up now, but that's like, I remember when it first came out, that's when I got it. And that was like the story behind it. And I think they're like European. I think they might be like Swedish or something. Like a Swedish mod group. But yeah, so it's like the same mechanics basically as Farming Simulator. Just the mining mods. Which is excellent. Like, I think it's bloody awesome, really. Like, I have a feeling that they could actually be like an Out of War 2. They're still adding stuff into this game, which is crazy. Like, they're adding like the massive drag line, more machines, different mechanics as well. Like, when this game first came out, it wasn't like this. Like, when you got like a bucket full, it'd just be like like marbles. But now it's just, it's got like all this mesh that makes it look liquidy and like it's real dirt, you know. So they've done really well. Alright, I'll do a few more truckloads and then I'm going to turn that generator on. And I'll see how much like material I get out of that. So it's starting to take shape now. I do want to keep cutting it around. I'll leave those barriers up. Like, I might even like get some more, buy some more, and actually like curve it around the other way. But yeah, that's basically going to be like the pit. That pit is called Gravel Rash. Pit Gravel Rash. This plant is Big Red Machine. I do want to have like another pit down there. Like maybe call it Pit Dirt Wash or something like that. I don't know. Like I'm open to suggestions for like a different pit name, but like I definitely want that one to be Pit Gravel Rash. I think Pit Gravel Rash could be the biggest. I don't know. So I've got $266,000 so far. It's going to be interesting to see how much money I'll have after like I run the plant. I might just extend this out a bit more before I start. Oh, no, you know what? I'll just start opening it up. That way I should be able to bring the truck down here, which would be great. We got Mr. Vibrato there, who's like the roller to flatten out the dirt for me, or the ground, so it's easier to drive on. It's not so bumpy. I need to build a road from Pit Gravel Rash to the Big Red Machine, so the Moxie can drive on it a lot easier. one more bucket in that truck and that'll fill it up. So that's the truck full. I'll just bum this bucket. I'll take that truck over to the big red machine and I'll bring it back to Pit Gravel Rash for another run. I didn't really get the most out of that bucket there, but I just wanted to be careful. And it's not quite big enough to have the truck down here just yet. I'll push that center, I'll push the middle of that back further before I bring the truck down. I don't want to leave myself with like too little room. I mean, I've already got Mr. Vibrato in there. I need a name for this truck, and I need a name for that loader. So if anyone can think of a name, throw it out there as a suggestion. And yeah, we may or may not make it happen. Depends on how good the name is. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. If you want to join the game, I'll turn it into like a multiplayer game so you can join. Alright, so I'm going to push the middle out a little bit more. Just a bit more. See, I went too fast. Too fast. I've got to do it nice and easy. Half it in. Half it in. You get a little happy. Happy room. I'm looking in. I can see through you. See your true colors inside your ugly. There we go. Beautiful. Still not quite a full bucket there, but it will be okay. I definitely need more players. Definitely need more players. And I need a name, guys, for the machines. We got Mr. Vibrato there. I need a name for this loader. I need a name for that Moxie. Throw them suggestions in the comment box for me. Make it happen. I'll give you guys like a rundown of the plan as well to show you guys what I've done to make it like automated. And it sells the dirt straight away. So it keeps all of the precious materials and it gets rid of all of the dirt. It goes straight into your bank account. See how, I mean, that's starting to look a bit better. Might be able to fit the truck in after. Actually, you know what? I might put the truck in here on the next run. So I'll leave the loader here. Where would be a good place for the truck though? We'll have to figure that out when we bring it back. Alright guys, I'll dump this and then I'm going to give you guys a rundown of the plant. So, you know, if you guys ever wanted to do this setup in your game, it will be fully automated. And like I said, it's just going to filter out the precious materials or resources from the dirt. It's going to sell the dirt and then it will, it will smelt the gold for you. Oh, damn it, I did it again. Pressing the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright, okay, let's have a look. So as we can see here, I've got the concrete blocks. Started off, I put the hopper down first thing. I got 4 normal concrete blocks along the top of it, and then I got 4 of each ramp section of the concrete down underneath it. I have conveyor, just I think it's like the 4x4 up conveyor from the hopper going up. I connected a trommel that sits on the ground. To the trommel, I have the smelter. Connected to the smelter, I have the bar roller or bar bloom, I think it is. And then finally, I have that storage container. But if we go around the back here, connected to the bottom or the back of the trommel, I have the left. So the 2x4 left or 2x2 left conveyor with a 4x4 up. And at the end, I have a chute or a hopper. I think it's a hopper. No, not a hopper. I think it's like a chute. Anyway, then I've connected the cell station to this. It doesn't actually snap in. You have to like place it manually. But as you can see, like it rolls directly into the cell station. So what that's doing is it's going from the hopper into the trommel. So the trommel actually filters all the gold and precious materials into here, and it flushes the dirt down onto the bottom conveyor. So along that bottom conveyor, that's where it gets moved to the cell station. And then at the smelter, obviously like the raw materials go in there. It gets melted down into like a liquid metal. It goes through this one here, which is the bar roller. And then it gets turned into like the gold bars and the iron bars and things like that. I do have some aluminium. There is a little bit of aluminium there. I'm going to throw some more aluminium in here. Should actually get this started really. So I'll just put 86. Start that. Okay. All right. So now that's done. I'll get back to it. So as you can see, like it's smelting down aluminium ore into like the aluminium ingots. Now in the container here, I have this container. This is where I'm going to start storing the gold bars. I'm not going to be selling any gold bars until I get to 1 million gold bars. So I'm off to a good start. 54 gold bars. I'm like only 3 hours in. But in all honesty, like a lot of that time was just getting set up. It's just basically getting the setup down. What I do to save fuel on that power generator is like I have it turned off. I do trips to fill the hopper up and then I turn it on. I have the ×10 power, which makes it run 10 times the speed as it normally would. So it does absolutely shred it. It shreds it. I'm not far off before like reassessing where the hopper is. Like I don't think it's going to be like full. Like it might even be halfway. I don't know. I think it'll be halfway, but it very well could be. Alright, so maybe I put the truck in the wrong spot here. It might be okay. I think it might be okay if I keep pushing that anyway. If I keep pushing this side. Okay, alright. I'll just keep pushing over here just to give myself a bit more room. So guys, that's the automated setup. There could be other people out there that do it like a different way. Like I've just figured this out for myself. But just to save you guys from like having to like mess around with it, that's exactly what I do. Like I didn't dump that. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna have to. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I think one more bucket will fill that truck up. As you see, I'm making more room for myself. Oops, I don't want to go too far back. I'll prime the next bucket up and then I'll take the truck back over. We'll start cutting into here a bit. I mean, that's good. Excellent. Oops. Oh, now it's a full bucket. Alright. So I think that's a pretty good spot for the truck. The truck's nearly full in. It's not quite overloaded. So hopefully I didn't lose too much material, but because it's in the pit anyway, hopefully I can pick it back up. So maybe another 5 more trucks, and then 5 more truckloads into the hopper after this. And then I'll have a look to see where we're sitting. Really want a bigger loader, but I'm not high enough level yet. I'm thinking about having to do some quests just to level up, you know. But I think as it smelters through and like going through the hopper and all of that, I'm pretty sure that levels you up too. Just sort of maneuver that there. Alright, okay, let's give that a go. Sort of like positioned it a little bit better. A little bit better. Just a little bit, right? So guys, I'm thinking about opening up a shop shortly. An online shop for this channel. I'm just wanting to get a few more subscribers. And then what I'm wanting to do is have my own brand of gaming gear. I'd like to start doing giveaways regarding like gaming headsets, controller cases, toggles, like gaming mouse pads, mice I should say. You know, eventually, like, I'd love to work my way up to giving away PCs. Like, proper gaming PCs and keyboards and things like that. So, like, there is, like, a bit of a plan or direction that I want to take this channel. Like, I need to build up my subscriber count. So, yeah. Yeah, Shadow, like, I'm thinking about, like, doing more quests. I just want to see how much experience that I get though from doing this. Well, I'm planning to sell, like I said, like the gaming accessories, but also like apparel, like caps, shirts, even sunglasses. Like I really would love to get Anarchy Gaming Australia out there. I want to put Australia basically on the map, you know, so yeah. Well, that's the thing, you know. That's the thing, Shadow. Like I do want to like get my subscriber count up there a bit more. Yes, become monetized. Yes, absolutely. What I'm going to start off first, obviously, will be the apparel. Like what I'm trying to say is like there is a direction that I want to take this channel. I do want to turn it into something proper. And your guys' support is paramount. I think that's pretty good. It's a bit bumpy. Well, it's a bit bumpy. Might try and sort of sneak in behind the truck a bit. Look at all of this precious material. So all the stuff that all the money that I'll be making off the channel is actually going straight back into the channel. You know, like this is like gaming is a passion of mine. It's always been a passion of mine. If I can make money off it, great. However, like I do have a job. I'm actually an engineering teacher, and I do love that job. I don't think I'd give my work up. Like I said, the money that I'll be making off this channel is going straight back into the channel. Like better sound quality, better like video quality, like better everything, more games. Doing the giveaways, you know, just like making everyone happy. Well, I think I lost a little bit of material there, but that's okay because it fell in the pit. In pit gravel rash. So 4 more truckloads after this in the hopper. And then I'll reassess to see how full the hopper is. Depending on how full it is, I might give it a run. That quickly it depletes the hopper. And see how much material I get. Yeah, I appreciate that, Shadow. Yeah, and like I said, like I do have a job. And I love my job. I've dedicated my career to all the people that I teach, and the future people that I will be teaching. And it's not just like I teach a lot of like high school kids, but also adults. Not just that, but like neurodivergent people as well. So I deal with like a lot of people with neurodivergencies, which is great. Like I feel like I'm making a huge difference, and I don't think it's fair on them if I was to give that up. So like I said, this is purely just, it's like a passion, it's a hobby. just like my partner Jasmine, like she loves her books, and I love her passion as well. You know, it's important to me. So Shadow, I'll just read that in a minute, mate. I'll just dump this. Okay, so what have you written? So, but you need to do entry requirements for the expensive stuff, so it's not good way to people who just subscribed for the prize and leaves. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. That's an excellent point, and I appreciate that feedback. So that's something I'm gonna have to figure out along the way. It's just like something I've thought about for a while, and it's good to have like a general direction of what you want to achieve, you know, and that's just what I would like to see out of this channel in the long term. So yes, like there will be like certain entry requirements. But I think it's also important to keep it consistent, you know, because I can't just have like one giveaway and that's it, because that's when people will leave. But if I did consistent giveaways, then, you know, everyone has a shot all the time into like getting, like winning a prize. So I think having the truck down here has helped out a lot. I think it's actually sped the process up. Mr. Vibrato is still sitting there, but he is handy. Yeah, I haven't used him in a while yet, but he is handy. Mr. Vibrato! It's almost like Italian. Hey, you're speaking to my guy all wrong. Keep it up, I'll have you in the face with a soldering iron. I hope I sound like Christopher Walken then. Hey, speaking to my guy all wrong. Does that sound like Christopher Walken? Let me know. Three more truckloads. Oh, this thing's dirty. Paint's coming off it. Wasn't much where I was going. As long as you can afford it, sure, but you'll attract beggars one way or another with prizes. Yeah, and that's true. And unfortunately, like for those beggars, there will be those entry requirements, and it has to remain fair to everyone. You know, like they'll always have a chance, which is important. The main thing, they will have a chance. And I'm only gonna be giving away, you know, like obviously what I can afford. So, like, I'm not gonna be investing too much of my personal funds. Like I said, like if I can get this channel sort of like monetized, every cent that I earn out of this channel is going straight back into the channel to make it better. Even if like I can have people work with me in the channel, like I might be able to like pay them and have them a part of it, you know. Proper video editors, like I know my partner wants to do that, and she's like really good at stuff like that too. She's very creative. As you can probably tell, Shadow, like Jasmine's got her book, which is The Sun and Moon's Infinite Lines, which is available on Amazon, Goodreads, and Kindle. She's also got her own website up. So if you guys like want to have a look at her book, I mean that'd be great. She does giveaways at the moment. She's doing giveaways with her book and prizes and things like that. It's definitely worth checking out, that's for sure. Have a look at her Instagram, guys. Jasmine Barnes is, I think it's like Jasmine the Bibliophile, which is, you know, like, she's crazy about books. Yeah, no, that sounds great. We really appreciate that, Shadow. I actually told Jasmine about you and how, like, you're really interested in it. So, she actually really appreciates it as well. One day, Shadow, we're gonna have to meet up, mate. We're gonna have to, I don't know, organize something, go for a drink, and yeah, because like we've played quite a few hours together, you know. So yeah, I've got 2 more trucks after this one, guys, and then I'm gonna reassess the hopper. Turn it on and we'll see how much stuff we get. Hopefully get a lot more gold bars. So the 54 gold bars that I got earlier, that was only like with a really small hopper. That was a really small hopper. I think it was only like 3 truckloads or something like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how many gold bars I get. If I get any, like I said, I've actually been digging a lot more dirt this run around because I've been opening it up a lot more. Looks like I still need to open it up more. But for the time being, I just want to push the middle out. But while I'm pushing the middle out, let's leave it here. Whoops, that's too far. Okay, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Yeah, no, I understand that, Shadow. You know, like, we all got stuff going on, mate. You know, like, I probably don't want to go anywhere while Jasmine has stuff going on. And plus, who knows when I'll hear back from the Air Force as well. I don't know what's going on there. I think she just messaged me now. I just heard my phone. I'll have a look in a minute. No, I'm not in the Air Force. I've applied to the Air Force as an officer, as a training systems officer. So I think that's going to be not for a while though, you know. So the applications to the Defense Force can be anywhere from like 6 months to 2 years. Depends on your role, really. Okay, so this is where I need Mr. Vibrato. See, it's starting to get a bit bumpy now. So I'll take the truck out. I'll take this loader out. Take the loader out. Starting to get a bit bumpy there now, so I've got to do something about that. We'll get the truck out. And then when I bring the truck back, it should be nice and smooth. Yeah, I appreciate that, Shadow. It's been nearly 10 years. But earlier I was going as a main battle tank crewman. That was in the army. So this time it's going to be different because it's Air Force. So yeah. And this time is also it's commission entry. It's like, whereas like the normal army, the main battle tank frame and it's non-commissioned, so it's a lot more intense. The training is a lot longer as well. It's almost double when it's non-commissioned. Commissioned roles are a lot easier for the on the training side of things, but they're a lot more competitive. And the ranks are higher as well. Alright, so I'll leave the truck here for the time being. I'll get Mr. Vibrato. I'll give it a good smack. Oh, look how bumpy it is. Okay. This is why it's handy to have a roller, guys. There we go. Smooth it all out. Bit more in the middle just there. And I've pushed that out of quite a fair bit. I've given myself quite a lot of room here now. So the pit's really starting to come together. Still a bit of bumpy stuff there. Get rid of that. Go. This one. I mean, that looks pretty smooth to me. So I might even just be able to back the truck straight up into there now. Have the loader down here. Have the truck there. You can just drive in and out. So I'll take this vibrato out of the pit just for the time being, I guess. Alright, so I'll back the truck in. And I'll keep opening up that side, coming around to the back. And then I'll swap sides. I think that's pretty good. Now, it's nowhere near as bumpy, which is good. It is a bit higher here. Still need to make a bit of room. Just take this edge off. It's annoying me a little bit, so I just might take that. Just do a little bit there. Obviously, when I do the giveaways, the most basic entry requirement is you're going to need to be subscribed. But I'm thinking that you have to like also upload like maybe your favorite parts of some of my past live streams, list the game or the title of the game, the live stream, have secret passcodes and things like that, you know. I don't really have to look. I think that truck's full. The truck looks full. So I'll just... Okay. The truck looks full. see how full this truck is. I think I've got one more truckload after this, and then I'm going to reassess to see how full that hopper is. Yeah, it's starting to come together now. The pit's really starting to open up. Oh, pit gravel rash starting to look pretty good there. Yeah, that's I did see that, but you have to also meet certain eligibilities. Like there's a certain requirement that creators have to make. So I'm not quite there yet. But I'm working towards it. I am working towards it. And I don't want to make it stupid expensive so no one can't afford it either. Like I want to make it basic. But it's actually like what you have to do if you want to become monetized as well. I think it unlocks like super chats and things like that. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so after this truckload, we're going to reassess the hopper. We'll run all the material through it. We'll turn the generator on, run the material through, and see how much we get. So this will make it, I think, all up, maybe 15 or 16 trucks into the hopper. Alright guys, so if you're just joining me, if you want to join the game, just subscribe to the channel. Put your name down in the comment section. I'll turn this into a multiplayer game. And yeah. So if you get big enough and a lot of people want to join your games, you can give their paid subscriber priority to your games. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I definitely need more people to help me out. Like, this, getting 1 million gold bars by itself is going to be one hell of a grind. I've only just started opening a pit up. So, guys, if you want to get in on this action, let me know. Get amongst it. Anyone's welcome. Well, subscribers only, I reckon. Okay. Alright, sorry, but yeah, subscribers only. Alright, so this will be the last truck. So I've got this bucket primed. Let's go have a look to see how much we get out of this hopper. Alright. Let's see how full this hopper is. Oh shit. Okay. It's over full. Okay. Alright. Let's turn this on. I wasn't expecting it to be over 100%. Okay. Alright, so now that's pumping all that through. Have a look at the top right corner, guys. So as you can see, the dirt is selling automatically. And through here, the precious materials are going through the smelter, through the bloom roller, and they'll be stored in a storage container. So this is going to be good. This will be good. So I've got iron, the smelted iron going through it right now. There'll be a lot of dirt in there because, like, I don't think I've got that much precious material. Like, I did get the majority was dirt. There's still quite a bit to go down. So I might even break the 300k mark just on dirt alone. As this aluminium is done, so I could sell that too, but I won't sell that just yet. Yep, this is melted iron. So I don't know. I hope it's not clogging it up. No, there's gold going through it. Okay, sweet. Yep. Oh, there's a lot of bloody iron there too. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if I get nearly 500 grand. I mean, if I reach 500 grand. It's halfway through now. Oh, this is so exciting. Is my experience going up at all? My experience isn't... Yeah, it is. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. It is going up. So there is gold going through it. I mean, not much. But, yeah, look at all the iron. Bit of lithium. I mean, that's a lot of iron. I mean, I could even, like, do, like, even separate it and do, like, steel rollers. There we go. I made over, like, I broke the 300k mark just on dirt alone. So it's just about empty. Okay, so the hopper is officially empty. I'll wait for this to stop pumping. So that's stopped there. So now I'll turn the generator off. Okay. Gotta turn the Jenny off so I don't waste fuel. And we'll have a look at our haul. We'll sell it. Except for the gold, of course. Wow, okay, so we got quite a bit of iron. Got a bit of aluminium. We have some lithium and 61 gold. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put the gold in here. I'm going to sell... I'll sell the iron. Okay. 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 So there we go. We nearly got $1 million. Okay. Might be able to buy that bulldozer now. So if I put 52 aluminium, so I'll have that burning now. Excellent. And that was a good haul. Actually, I did say that I might want to add like a steel roller in here, didn't I? So let's have a look at the factory. We go production, rod, plate, shake, beam roller, steel bloom, bloom roller, no, oil roller, no. I've got this one here, so then iron's coming out. Right? I just the bloom roller, the iron bloom goes out. What about the oil roller? The iron coil And we have the plate shear. But then it'll be iron sheet. So this is how I can make it a little bit more worthwhile. Okay? What I might do... Okay, how are we going? Might get rid of this and this. Okay, so bang and bang. Talking about this still melted. Alright, well, I have to get rid of this because there's nothing I can do at. Now, I'll get the coil roller. I'll buy that. Get the plate shear. And I'll buy that. Okay. So coil roller goes on the end here. Snap build. Plate shear goes onto here. The bar roller goes onto here. And then the storage there. Okay. So now, what's going to happen logically is the molten steel is going to go through into the coil roller. So the coil roller is going to push it through to the plate shear. Make steel like iron sheets. But the molten steel is still going to be pushed through. The stuff that can't be processed will be processed here at the bar roller. And then at the end, hopefully, we'll have some iron sheets and gold bars. Logically speaking. Okay, so we have 115 gold, guys. Yip-yip. Alright. Let's get back in this truck. We'll go back to Pit Gravel Rash. And we'll do a little bit more. We'll see if that works. Anyway, we'll do a little bit of a test run. We'll do a little test run. Might do maybe, I don't know. What do you reckon? 5 loads? 5 loads be enough, do you think? Because the more production, like the bigger production you have, I guess, for your resources, the more money you get. So I am maximizing the money here. And it is a very basic setup too. Just give me 2 minutes, guys. I think my partner messaged. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting around. No, it wasn't ideal, guys. One more bucket. I'll use dirt to throw it in. Then I'll prime the bucket for the next run. Oh, a bit of dirt's just falling out. Excellent. Luckily it's in the pit. And also, like, the more of a production line you have, I'm pretty sure more experience you get. I do want to like build a road from the big red machine to the gravel rash bit. Whether I get like a bulldozer and doze it. Yeah. Just afraid I'll like mess it all up, you know? There. But the whole point of me as well, like digging all this around, was because like I do want to dig down into this way as well. It sort of like goes down. Like I want to dig deeper, you know? I want to keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper. Turn into like a big pit. A super pit. So this will be, I think this will basically do the, fill the truck up. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I think that'll do it for this run. It's still like a tiny pit though, isn't it? It looks so small. Like, when it's, like, I'm hoping to turn into like a massive, massive thing. But yeah, so that'll be pit gravel rash. I want like another pit down that way. It looks like there's some dark patches down there. Maybe into that hill in the distance. And look, who knows, like maybe one right in front of us. We'll have different pits, guys, different pits. And if I can get enough people in the games as well, like you can have like multiple crews like working those pits. So yeah, if you like absolutely want to be part of the action and be part of the action, join in my game. Don't forget to share this as well, guys. Share it with like anyone you think would be interested in this. Let them know what I'm doing. Invite them to be a part of it. Well, I just figured out how to switch machines. Oh, wait. On. Yeah, there we go. It works. Oh, that's going to save a lot of time. It still would be easier with more people. Oh, damn. God damn. I'll dig it out behind the truck a bit more. Now, is this going to fill the truck up, I wonder? No, one more. So it's going to be dirt. This will do it. Here we go. That's full enough. I primed the loader. The next run. Starting to go down a bit, which is fine. Because I do want to go down. Hey! Jesus. Because I do want to go down deeper anyway. Backing up the truck. Alright. I'll do 2 more truckloads. And then I'm going to test out that new production line that I've just set up. Logically, it should work. And if it does, I mean, that'll be great. I'll be maximizing profits like no tomorrow. And it's basic too, you know, like just a basic setup. Like I've seen all these builds where like people have these huge bloody like plants and things like that, but it's like that's not what my goal is here, you know. If I can just have a basic setup that gets me my gold, and then I'm laughing. Okay. All right. Oh, not too far. I reckon one more. Do it. Need to go back a bit. I'd have to get Mr. Vibrato in here. Sort of like even that out a bit. Trying to get a little bit lumpy. There might be enough room to keep Mr. Vibrato down here. Anyway, oh wait, what am I doing? There we go. I want to start using like the hotkeys a lot more, you know? Mr. Vibrato, he does a good job, you know? He works hard, Mr. Vibrato. There we go, now he's got his lights on. Beep, beep. He's nice and shiny. Now I started digging down here, and I do want to go down, but I don't want it to be too bumpy for the loader and causing it to be uneven. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. He's a strong boy. He's a strong boy. you're new to the channel, if you're new to the stream, guys, hit that subscribe button. If you want to join in on a game, feel free. You're more than welcome. Just let me know in the comment section and I'll open this game up to be multiplayer. I'll make the password available to you guys. And if you want to like help me reach 1 million gold bars, then absolutely. Oh shit! Oh damn! That would be heavy there. And then I'll just need to prime this next bucket. There we go. Okay. That's a good bite. Park brake on. Oh, damn it, I did it again. Did it just take the park brake off though? No? Okay, good. It's starting to open up though. It is starting to get bigger and bigger. I'll do one more truckload after this and then we're going to run this production line. See how much better it is. Better. So this will be 5 truckloads and it's going to be good to see how full the hopper is after 5 full trucks. Because I definitely wasn't expecting it to be like over 100% the last run. No, I definitely wasn't expecting that. Oh, we got nearly $1 million. I think the overall profit from that was like 700 grand. Did it again. Need to stop getting out of the machine. Need to learn to put that park brake on and hitting that switch machine button. I think that's the truck's full. I'll just prime this loader up now. Up back on. Go. So it's going to be interesting to see how the new production line works. Gravel Rash is really starting to open up. How full is this hopper now? 29%. Jesus, okay. Alright, let's see how much this let's see how well this goes, this new production line. Fingers crossed it works. Alright, so we got some stuff. There's stuff going through. Going through. There's bars going through. But how good would it be if it worked? But there's more. Still more coming through by the look of it. No, that's it. Okay. That's all of it. Okay. 970 steel sheets. We didn't get any gold in. Damn it. But you see how much we can sell these steel sheets for? It's not quite 1,000, whereas last time we had over 10,000 iron bars, or iron ingots, I should say. Let's see how much we can sell the sheets for. Wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Alright, well I broke $1 million. There we go. So that's like about $100,000 for every 5 buckets. So what's that? 20 grand for every truck? Not bad. Not bad. See, I might start doing some quests because I definitely want to get bigger machines. So if we have a look, where's the loader? If I could get like a bigger truck as well, like level 15. So that's the next level. I'll be able to carry a lot more. So 36. This one here, the one that I'm driving now. Okay. Store. So this one here, 30. So like an extra 6 ton, I guess. I mean, that's gonna make a difference. This one here, level 18. Capacity 10. One that I'm driving, 7.3. So that's that'll be a massive difference. Yeah, that. Oh, I can't begin to explain like how massive a difference that will make. What else could I unlock? Level 16. Get the Sheridan 1000. Alright, we'll start doing some quests, eh? Base load. No. Oh. What all experience that you get? Company jobs. Okay, so $163 tree logs, lithium ore. See, that means I'll have to like get rid of all of that. I don't want to get rid of all of that. No, screw the quest. Through the quests. Through the quests? I'm not sure. You don't get hardly any experience. Oh, hang on a sec. I wonder if I can expand on this production. Yeah. Spin roll. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So there's a high temp smelter, right? What I've got there is the smelter. So it turns iron ore into melted iron. But this one turns iron ore into melted steel. Looking for a lot of coal. Don't really want to. If I can find coal, 13,000 worth. God. Okay. This is gonna. What if I get a drone? What if I get a drone? Um, go for a quick fly. Um, oh, got over here. Um, I'll be able to turn that. So if I keep cutting across that way, turning all that into a, I can make another pit here too. This looks interesting. Look at the dark patches. Might invest in an excavator, start digging that out. Like a big excavator, and I can start here. Just keep digging it. Okay. Okay. All right then. That's what I'll do. Excavator. I want a big one. Do want a big one. This one here does the most, so 3.8. I might get that one. And it's pretty cheap too, so I'll do that. Inventory. Tractors. Home. Vehicles, return to inventory. Then I'll bring a truck over. Because I wonder what that is. Like, look at all this. I can turn all of this into like a pit. Yeah. Dark patch there. One right here. I might even start digging through here. Okay. So if I can put that there. Alright. Get rid of this tree. And they're off. Okay, so... this truck. I think that'll be perfect for a pit. Knock off tree. Ah, I'm all wide. Damn it. Oh. This is why I need more people. Because there's another pit over there that needs to have stuff taken out of it. If I can get 3 more people, I can have 2 people running this pit and another 2 people running the other pit, feeding the big red machine. course it is. Probably get a bulldozer as well. Oh. Definitely the roller over here, that's for sure. Unless I get another roller, might get a compact roller. But yeah, I need to smooth all that out, create like a bit of an access to what's going to be like another pit. Might just, you know what? Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to create an access to here. All of this is going to be turned into pit. I feel like there's a lot more pay dirt. Oh, see, it started to overflow. Alright, I'll keep doing it at the gravel rat. I'll keep plugging along at the gravel rash bit. I'll put the excavator back in my inventory. I might take it down to the gravel rash. Probably need it there. Alright, okay, so we go back to pit gravel rash. I can put the excavator maybe like on top, and I can start digging from the top. The loader can obviously like pin it all out from the bottom. I think that's how we can do it. So let's be smart about this. Put it there. Oh. The excavator up here. Loader. This truck can be backed up a little bit more. Perfect. Start this side. Alright guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop the stream here for 2 minutes. I'm going to start a new stream. I'm going to have this on a multiplayer mode, and I'll have the password to that game up on the screen for you guys. So if you wanted to join the game,